In this episode of NCAP TV, we're not going to talk about NCAP at all, but I think you're going to be floored by what we'll consider. In fact, that's our topic this time around, get floored. I'll share with you some opportunities to increase your revenue and open up a revenue source that perhaps you're walking right over, so stay tuned. To open up our conversation about how to build your business on hard surface floor care, got a few products here I want to share with you that will really help you get right down to it and become successful. Now, these, like everything we do here at Excellent Supply, we hand pick, we cherry pick products that are going to be efficient. I like simple. And so these products simplify floor care. To start with, if you're going to clean tile and grout, you need a good cleaner. So the Stone Pro Deep Clean is exactly what the name implies. It's a deep cleaning, goes after deeply embedded soil and just pulls it to the surface. It's an awesome cleaner. So what you'll do is you're going to pre-scrub with Deep Clean. Give it a good scrub first, get your grout lines. Then you'll probably want to come along with a tool, a spinner type tool like the Turboforce. We like the Turboforce because it's been around a long time. The Turboforce Hybrid is a phenomenal machine. You hook it to a high power extractor, 500 psi or above, connect it to your truck mount. It blasts and rinses and recovers the dirty water. So it's a really efficient way to get the embedded soil off of the surface and leave you with a clean surface afterwards. After the floor has been cleaned, you come along with Pro Sealer. Again, a Stone Pro product. This is an impregnating sealer that will seal the grout. Also, if you're dealing with a calcium-based floor like concrete, terrazzo, marble, Pro Sealer will do an awesome job for you. So Deep Clean and Pro Sealer, that's pretty much it. You've got the cleaning and the sealing done with these two products. So simple, again, that's where we want to go with it. So that's how you're going to start off to get the floor cleaned and sealed. Using Deep Clean and Pro Sealer gets you off to a good start. For just a moment, I want to talk about grinding. We have a variety of grinding discs here at Excellent Supply. Metals, resins, you name it. We've got what you need when it comes to diamond abrasives. I'm just showing you an 800 grit disc here. As you can see on the back, there's Velcro that attaches to a Velcro driver. And then you use a succession of grits. You can start as low as 50, often you jump in at 100, and you generally go up doubling, so like 100 to 200 to 400 to 800, 1600, and so forth. Sometimes there's variations in those numbers. The lower number is the most aggressive, so if you've got a floor that's deeply scratched and really carved up, you might start with a 50 or 100 and then work your way up. You step through the diamond abrasives and then you finish off with polishing. Now that's what you do when you want to fully restore a floor. In many cases, you need to take all of those steps and go in and deeply grind. We've got all the diamond abrasives you can think of that you might need here at Excellent Supply, so reach out to us. We got great deals on quality diamond abrasives. After you grind, or if the floor is not in horrible condition, you then move on to polishing. Now we've got a couple of different variables. These are the Bonastre pads, and we have a burgundy, yellow, and green. So 3 pads gets the job done. It's just a soft surface on the back. So you go from pad 1, as you can see there, 1, pad 2, and pad 3. So you use burgundy, followed by the yellow pad, followed by the green pad. Now these are Simex size. These are 8-inch Simex size. Those pads are awesome. They hold up extremely well, and they do a very, very efficient job for wet polishing a floor. So if you really want to go in, they'll even do a little bit of cutting like what you could do with your diamonds. So these will do a very effective job for a polishing, even getting into the restoration range. From there, we also have our DiamondPlus discs. Now instead of a 3-pad system, we have a DiamondPlus system with 4 pads. So it's 400, 800, 1500, and 3000. Now on the backs, you'll notice that they have these dots. So you put the number side up on the machine with the dots down. So you'd start off with your 400 with the abrasives down and go over the floor and polish it. Move to your 800, 1500, and 3000. Now the nice thing about these pads is that they can also be used in a wet application, just like with our Bonastre pads. or you can use them as a dry polishing pad with a high-speed buffer. We have them in 18 inches as well for using for high-speed buffing. Works extremely well with our 1170 RPM electric buffer. I mention that buffer because that buffer is great for all types of hard surface flooring. If you're going to clean a floor, a lot of times you'll leave a hazy residue. If you blast over it with that 1170 RPM buffer, knocks it out, makes it look great. You can use it for polishing, dry polishing with the DiamondPlus pads, and it just brings up a nice shine very easily. Now, the types of floors we're talking about doing the polishing on would be calcium-based floors such as concrete, terrazzo, and marble. So that's what polishing is for. We also have powder polishing. Now we have the Stone Pro Diamond Renew for powder polishing. What you do is you take a buffing pad, you make a slurry of the powder on the floor, and you simply go over it and you polish it gradually and slowly. It's generally done as a final step to polish the floor and put it into a very high level of a shine condition. So powder polishing would be considered a final step to really bring up the gloss. So you're going to wet polish that. You could go back over it and dry buff it again with a high-speed buffer afterwards, again to knock out any haze that might result during the polishing process with your powder polish. So you're going to polish it and pull that slurry off the floor, wet back it, rinse it, and then do a final buff to make it look great at the end. One other powder that we carry is Italian Craftsman 5X. This is the bomb. Italian Craftsman 5X is the best polishing powder on the market. It's a little more aggressive than the Diamond Renew. Diamond Renew is safer to work with, easier to work with. You're not going to possibly orange peel the surface so easily with the Diamond Renew. It's a much easier product to work with. This is firepower. Italian Craftsman 5X. You got to have a little more experience, know what you're doing. Get that slurry off the floor and rinse it, and then go back and polish it afterwards. Either one of them, they both work well as a final step for polishing. But in fact, in many cases, you don't even need a powder polish. If you're using all the way up to the 3000 on the DiamondPlus, you're going to get a pretty supreme polish just using the pads. So we've got grinding discs. We got the Bonastre system, which is a beautiful state-of-the-art 3-pad system. We've got the DiamondPlus pads. We've got the Stone Pro Deep Clean and Pro Sealer. Everything you need to simplify, kind of dumb down hard surface flooring here at Excellent Supply. So reach out to us and let us help you explore and open up this opportunity so that you don't leave money on the floor when it comes to hard surface floor care. So we talk about maxing your end cap here at Excellent Supply, which is certainly what we do with our carpet cleaning, but we want you to max your floor care as well. Thanks for watching this episode of NCAP TV. Please share your comments below, hit the like button, and subscribe. Until next time, thanks for watching NCAP TV.